Okay, we
Hi.
are live.
All right. What is that?
I'm not sure. It says rotate your device. Let's see. Weird. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Okay, we're here again, Caitlin and Alonso. We are here to talk about how important it is to keep your floors clean and how to affect your business and how affect you employers.
Employees. Yep.
Sorry.
Or your business, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just have a little bit of information for you guys out there, as to why, like Alonso said, why it's important to keep up with the floors at your facility. Just a few reasons we're just gonna go over quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, it's dangerous. We talked about the dangers of not keeping up with your facility with the janitorial crew and everything. We kind of just want to talk a little bit. So, like, if the floors aren't maintained in your facility, dust builds up, and the dust, like that layer of dust, and so we're talking about like tile floors, but like the dust builds up, and then there's like no traction on the floor, and so with the lack of traction, it's really easy to slip.
Yeah, that happens in one facility that we do. Apparently they were not doing the dry mop and sweeping every day, and people were kind of sleeping and they didn't realize why, but it was like this thin dust like sand, and it make you sleeper because it was so smooth the surface, so it can make you fall and hurt yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, and then lawsuits, you have to worry about the lawsuits and all that, which is horrible, because that plays a big role in a lot of money coming out of businesses in the throughout the year in the United States. So anyway, that's a big one. Yeah, so it just makes it more dangerous. Also, it loses its shine. So if you're not keeping up with your floors, they don't stay shiny. Or if it's carpets, they get stains on them and they get dirty, and it's just really it's not inviting. So like when you walk into a facility, not only is it unsafe, but if you have like clients coming in, they walk in, like their eyes are going to be drawn to the floor, whether it's maintained or not. So if it's nicely maintained and you keep up with them, you keep it buffed, or the carpet's cleaned, clients are going to notice that when they walk in, and it's really important to them. It makes them feel very, like it's a very inviting feeling. Or to the contrary, if they walk in and there's dust all over, there's dirt buildup in the corners or along the floorboards, and there's stains all over the carpet, it's just exactly the opposite.
I'm sure you guys been there, and when you walk into a store and you feel like looking at the floors, you're like, oh wow, it feels like really yucky, and you just want to go in and get out because you don't want to spend time and look around and see what they have or what's going on in the store, because it feels like kind of uncomfortable when you just want to get out of there. And
exactly.
That's why we recommend to have like a schedule, like a routine with your cleaning crew or whoever is doing it, like having the schedule and say, hey, this is the day that we're gonna do it, and include it, and you don't keep track of that, like, oh, I had to call the people and get the floors done.
So have it all on schedule in the beginning. So save yourself the headache of wanting to get your floors clean. You already have it all on the schedule. That's a good thing to have your janitorial crew have in the contract when they first sign up with you, is to make sure there's gonna be regular floor care done, because then you won't have to worry about how long has it been, and it's starting to look really bad, we need to call them, and if they can't get you in, right?
Yeah, they can get you in, and then you're gonna be like, oh wow, and then people want to do it right away, and sometimes cleaning people, like we have like a schedule, we have a system that we have to follow, and we have so many people, and we cannot jump out of customers just because somebody else pushed they get it done. Sometimes we can, sometimes we cannot, and I'm sure all the other cleaning company do the same thing.
Yep.
So it's better when you have like in the schedule on the front, here's the contract, we that this day is gonna do the floors, and you don't have to deal with that headache, because it's a lot of stress for the people that manage the facilities. They have a lot in their place, they deal with a lot of different people, and we get that. We want to make it easy. I mean, for you or for your cleaning company that's doing it right now, just have that in there, and you don't have to stress looking around like, oh, the boss is coming, or we have a big meeting or whatever, and you just don't have the time to schedule. The cleaning company already have that in the schedule, and you
done. Makes your life easier.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. So it's really good to have it on the schedule, but Okay, so again, about it being inviting. So when you walk, like, I'm just going to give a personal example here. There's a store near us that every time I go in there, the floors look like they've just been waxed. I mean, these people keep up with the floors. As soon as you walk in, it feels clean. I never have seen stains on the carpet. It's a clothing store. So, like, I go in there if I want to do shopping or whatever, which I'm not big on shopping very often. Anybody that knows me, I'm not a big shopper, but anyway. But yeah, so it's super inviting. I always feel really good. Like when I leave, I don't feel gross. But then on the contrary, there's another store that I go to sometimes on the other side of town. And look, the floors look gross in there. There's always dirt. There's always stains all over the carpet. And as soon as I'm out of that store, I always like get my hand sanitizer out or my wipes, or I want to hit the bathroom up before we leave because I want to wash my hands. It just feels really gross.
And again, does it make you feel better when you go to the restaurant and you know that the facility is
yeah.
better?
Exactly why I just try not to touch anything. But so anyway, that's how your clients feel too. So they walk into your facility, and if they see your floors look really bad, they're gonna think it's like just subconscious. They feel like if you can't maintain your facility, how are you maintaining your business? And they're less likely to want to do business with you. And then actually word of mouth is like huge because they'll go tell their friends, and you can lose a lot of business that way just because your floors look really bad and it's just not inviting to people.
Yeah, it's one of the things, like, you don't realize, like, if something goes bad, everybody can update it. Hey, did you go to that store? Blah, blah, blah. They hear the story. But something going on good in that story, in that store. And
people also hear about it.
Sometimes no. Sometimes it's the other way around. But
bad news spreads quicker for sure than good news.
Oh, yeah. But if you keep it up with the facility, anybody want to go in there and spend time in your facility and feel welcome.
Exactly. So then, on the contrary, so when they go in and they see that you're taking care of your floors and the floors are shiny or there's no stains on the carpet, they want to do business with you and they feel good about it. It's just like when they leave that store, they don't want to wash their hands and be like, that was gross. Like, I don't want to do business there. It's more inviting and they feel comfortable and they feel like you are taking care of your business because your facility is maintained well. So there's a couple of reasons right there. Also, if the floors are unkept and the facility is not maintained well, it increases stress and anxiety in your employees. And so they, which obviously is a negative effect on their office morale and their productivity, they don't do as good of a job, which in turn causes you to, have some loss for your business. So that's actually what we're going to be talking about Friday.
Yep, I think we talked about on last video how when you lose your focus, how long it takes you to go back into. So that's losing focus right there. And we're gonna explain it Friday. We're gonna try to come up with all the
how to keep your employees happy,
how to keep it happy, how to keep it more enjoying, and spend more time in their job, and try to look around for things that bother them.
Exactly. So hopefully all this made sense. To recap, why it's important to have your floors clean at your facility, takes the danger away. It also is more inviting for customers. And also, hey Dana, I see Dana's watching. How's it going? It also, it's better for your employees and they do a better job and they can focus more. So, like we said, we're going to kind of take off of that point on Friday. And I think we're going to do it at 12 o'clock on Friday, 12 or 1. So if you just want to tune in and see how you can keep your employees happy at your job, that would be awesome. If you have any questions about, floor care, if you want to contact us to maybe come out and see if we might be a good fit to do floor care for you. We're on the spot. Cleaning company, give us a call. 574-303-8721. Hope you enjoyed this little video.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Hey, Dana. See you later.